Hi, my name's Dinah, and I am a psych major in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Hi, I'm Sofia. I'm a social major in the College of Arts and Sciences. Are you ready to compare majors?
Yes.
What do you think my major involves?
I think sociology is very macro level, so you're looking at people from above, like you're looking at societies and cultures and communities rather than like a specific person.
Yeah.
And you're looking at things like race and ethnicity and religion and cultural factors that are part of a community, and maybe things like health and economics.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah. What do you think psych is like?
When I think of psych, I think just mental health. So understanding the human mind and its behaviors. I'd assume your classes are a lot more STEM focused. And so like neuroscience, some bio, labs, probably also a lot of papers.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Next question. How much homework do you have?
Early on, the classes are very exam focused, so a lot of your homework is like a lot of studying for exams and a couple papers maybe for a discussion section. And then as you get into the higher level classes, it's a lot more writing and project-based homework, so you are doing more work outside of class, but there's a lot more freedom with the kind of work you're doing. What is the workload like for you?
For the most part, it's really just a lot of readings. Like, it's just a lot of information that you kind of have to memorize and really internalize, so that when you do write those papers, you have the critical lens to then analyze and come up with arguments. So for the most part, it's about 40 to 100 pages of reading per class per week, and then about 2 to 3 small papers, and then 2 either big exams or big papers. And like psychology, the further up you go, the more concentrated the topics get and the more freedom you have with the writing, so that you could pick a concentration within that topic and write about what you really care about.
Next question is, what are some topic areas that your classes cover? I think the lower level, the earlier classes are much more general, so you're taking classes like psychology of personality, developmental psychology, cognitive psychology, which are kind of introduction level, and then as you get into the higher level classes, you also get to kind of pick your concentration. So I ended up kind of going on a neuro track, so I took classes like neuropsychology, drugs and behavior, developmental psychopathology.
The really cool thing about sociology at BU is that because there's so many classes, you could almost form your own concentration within the major. So some of the most popular classes are sociology of technology, sociology of race and ethnicity. One of my favorite classes was sociology of social media. It was like a seminar. It was a very interesting class and very formative for me. Okay, next question. What types of internships can you get in your field?
In my experience, a lot of the internships that I've seen for undergraduates are all clinical research opportunities. So I actually got to get really involved with a professor who I love and work with, and PhD students who I got to know. And you really get very hands-on experience working with participants of studies and working on analyzing data. So it's really great experience. I think once you graduate, the experience changes a lot. I think you can go into more clinical focused work where you're really working with patients or participants.
Because sociology is just such a broad major, and I mean that very much in a good way, there's so many different skills that you can acquire. So I did like an internship at a tech think tank, but some of my peers did internships at like law firms or working for government officials, or even things like business. So it really just depends on how you market your own set of skills to whatever employer.
So that was the last question. It was really nice to meet you.
It was really nice meeting you too. It was also really nice learning about psychology.
Yes, definitely.
Bye.